hands together. Take the thumb mounds into the sternum and lift up. Take your shoulders back and down. And close your eyes. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale for the Om. Bow your head. Release your hands. Press into your hands. Lift your shoulders. Lift your face. All right. Move your blankets out of the way and come to Tadasana, mountain pose. So bring your feet together. Press into the feet. And I want you to think about even lifting the inner ankle bones up here. Press the big toes down, pinky toes down, and then the heels down. Now come back so that you're standing on your heels. So you're not forward like a ski jump, but back. Press into the feet, lift the quads, lift the buttocks, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Extend the fingertips towards the floor, and then bring the thumbs back behind the thighs. Look straight ahead. And breathe. Tadasana, mountain pose. 3 more breaths. Keep the quadriceps lifting. Keep pressing into the feet, and the sternum is lifted. 2 and 1. All right, now we're going to go into Vrikshasana, tree pose. So press into your right foot. Take your left leg out. Remember, you have options: floor, calf, or inner thigh. And since this is my foot that has the toe, I'm just going to be here. So press into the right foot, lift the right buttock up. Press into the left foot and make that knee move back. Bring the hands together in prayer, keep the shoulders back, and then when you're ready, take your arms up. Stretch. Lengthen. Breathe. Two and 1. Bring your knee forward and then your foot down. All right, let's switch sides. So press into your left foot, take your right leg out. Bring that hip back in. Inhale, bring that foot up. Press the foot into the thigh, make the knee move back. Hands together in prayer, shoulders back. Take a breath, and then inhale, straighten your arms. Lift the sternum, open up the armpits. Roll the biceps in. Make that knee move back. Hold it. Breathe. 2 and 1. Hands down, knee forward, foot down. We're going to do it again, each leg. Press into that right foot. Make sure that that right hip is coming up. Bring that foot where it needs to be. Bring your hands together. Good, then take your arms up. And breathe. 2 and 1, and come down. Switch legs. Bring that foot where it needs to be. Bring your hands together. And then lift your arms up. Reach. Lengthen. Lift the torso. 2 and 1. Hands down, feet forward, foot down. Now we're going to go into Utkatasana, which is fierce pose. So for beginners, you can have your feet hip width systems for level 1. For level 2, the feet will be together. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, squat, take the buttocks to the heels. But don't let the chest come forward, lift it up. And then squat more. And then lengthen more, lift your chest. And then go deep. Lift again, hold it. 2. Straighten your arms, lift your sternum, pull your ribs in. And 1, inhale, come back up. Hands to heart. We're going to do it again, but this time we're going to start from the floor. So you're going to come down to the floor. Lift the arms. Lift the sternum. Take the ribs in. Lift. Hold it and breathe. Straighten your arms. Roll the biceps in. Ribs in. 2. And 1. Inhale. Back up. Hands to heart. You guys feel okay?
Yes.
All right, so now we're going to go into Trikonasana. Triangle pose, bring your feet together. Take your arms up, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet as wide as your wrists, or almost as wide. Bring your left toes in, turn your right leg out. It's a heel to heel alignment. Keep both arms even. Take a breath, exhale, take your hand down into your shin, right back, and then turn the torso up towards the ceiling. Beginners, just stay here. Press the outer edge of the left foot down. For level 2, take your hand to your top rib. Take it down to lengthen from the lower hip to the armpit. Now bring the shoulders back away from the ears. Maybe come down a little bit lower as you lengthen, and then turn and look up. Make the ribs and the abdomen turn with you as you look up. Shoulder blades in and fold it. And breathe. Lengthen. 2. Inhale. Come up. Turn that foot in. Opposite leg in. Now remember, this thigh wants to roll forward. Make sure it stays back as you press the outer edge of your right foot in. Press into the left foot, straighten left leg. Even think about bringing the sit bones together so you're not too much over on one hip or the other, so that your hips are more even. Take a breath, shoulder blades in. Exhale, bring your hand to your shin. Shoulder blades in. Now, remember, take this top rib in and lengthen. Hold it. Look up. Breathe. Head back and hips forward. 2. Turn those ribs up more. Shoulders away from your ears. And 1. Inhale. Back up. Turn your foot in. Step or jump your feet back together. We're going to do it one more time each leg. So bring your arms back up. Bend your knees. Step or jump. Back toes in. Right leg out. Heel to heel alignment. Press both feet down. Put equal pressure on both legs so that you feel the hips more even, not over to the side. See if you can keep them more even. Lift the quadriceps up. I'm glad I'm far away. You can't see that I didn't shave. Exhale, bring your hand down. Turn those ribs up. Lengthen the side of the body. Inhale, lengthen more. Exhale, maybe come down a little bit deeper. Turn this chest up. You can even lift your toes up. 2, 1. Inhale. Come up. Turn that foot in. Opposite leg out. Exhale. Take a breath. Bring that hand down. A little teapot, short and stout. Take this shoulder and don't get bored. Look up, lengthen the side. Breathe. Quads lifting. 2. And 1. Inhale, come up. Turn that foot in. Bend your knees. Step or jump. Now we're going to go into Pavrita Trikonasana, revolve triangle pose. Get your blocks. Put your block on the right side of your mat. Use my oil. It's really all right, so now we're going to bring our feet together. Bring our arms up, bend our knees, and step or jump our feet out wide. Bring the back toes in, turn the whole opposite leg out. Turn that right leg out. As you do, turn your torso. Keep pressing the outer edge of the back foot down. You can put your right hand on your hip. Lift your left arm up, and from the back shoulder blade, turn, turn, turn. Keep turning. Turn your lower belly, your middle, and then your upper chest. Keep turning and reach, reach, reach. Take your hand into that block. Press your hand into the block. Make the abdomen move. Keep pressing into the feet. Lift the thighs. Take that top arm up. Head back, hips forward, shoulder blades or shoulders away from ears. Kavrita, Trikonasana, evolve, triangle. Now, stay here and lengthen from the top of your head. From the roof of your mouth to the top of your head, lengthen that way. Lengthen away, hold it. 2 and 1. And come back. Bring your right toes in. And then turn your whole torso the opposite way with your block on the other side. So remember, we're turning from the back shoulder blade. Turn, 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 reach, reach. Take your hand onto the block on the outside of your foot. Press into that block. Turn. Turn the chest. Turn. Turn. Top arm up. Hold it. Lengthen from the roof of your mouth to the top of your head, lengthening the back of your spine. Pull your shoulder blades in more as you twist. Twist. And then maybe even look up. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. And come back. All right, let's do it again. Put the block on the other side. Bring your arms up. Bend your knees. Step or jump your feet out wide. Bring your left toes in. Turn your whole torso to the right. Keep pressing both feet into the ground. You see, when I press, my thighs lift. Keep turning. Keep turning. Lift your left arm up. And you're going to keep turning. Turn. From that back shoulder blade. Turn. 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 And then reach. Reach. Take your hand onto the block. Press into the block. Turn one. Keep turning. Then take that top arm up. Both quads are still lifted. Lengthen that top of the hip away from you. Hold. Maybe smile here. 2. Shoulders back. And 1. Inhale. Come back up. Put the block on the other side. Bring your right toes in. Turn your whole torso to the left. Put your hands on your hips for a second. And with your right hand, make the hip come forward a little more. Lift the right arm up. Twist. Turn, turn, turn. And then reach, reach, reach. Take your hands onto the block. Lengthen the top of the head away from you. Keep turning. And then take the top. But it's too much, you can keep your hands on your head. Hold it. Hold it. Thighs are still lifting. 3. And look up. 2. And 1. And come back. Bring your arms up, bend your knees, step or jump your feet together. All right, now we're going to go into Parsvakonasana. Extended plank pose. So step your right foot forward. Bring your hand behind you on your left leg and turn, roll that thigh out away from the midline. Keep your front leg straight. Advanced, you don't need blocks. Beginners, grab your blocks as I say that. Hands on the hips. Inhale, look up. Open up the sternum. Take it up towards the ceiling. Exhale, keep pressing into the right foot so the right hip stays back the way you did in Pavrita Trikonasana a second ago. Now bring the hands onto the blocks. Don't let the back be rounded. Pull the shoulder blades back in. Keep pressing that right hip back and then press the blocks back away from you to squirt your chest through your arms. And look up. Lift the thighs, shoulders back. Hold it and breathe. 2. Straighten your legs, all of you. I can see you, I'm watching for a second. Now make that left hip come forward a little more. And then press into the chair and make your chest go forward. Look forward. Pull your shoulder blades in and hold it. 2 and 1. Now beginners, stay here if you want to keep your back flat and your arms straight. If you want to take it to level 2, bend those elbows towards the back wall and let your torso come onto your thigh. So remember, we have options. Now look between the thighs at the back wall. Push onto the floor or the blocks and make your chest move further away from you. And then exhale, bend your elbows and come down a little bit lower. Breathe. 2, 1. Straighten your arms and look forward. Shoulders are still back. Bring your hands onto your hips. Inhale, come up. Step your back foot forward. Switch legs. Ground is a little uneven here. Bring your hand onto the back of the right thigh and pull it out so this left hip comes back. And I know this is my right. I'm mirroring. Trying to remember to say that. So keep that left hip back. Inhale, look up. Open up this chest. Open up the sternum. Keep pressing that left hip back and fold forward. Left hip stays back. Sternum is reaching away from you. Bring the hands onto the block. Now isometrically, push the blocks back so the chest moves forward. Lift the thighs. Smile. Breathe. Push back to lengthen, and then exhale. Bend those elbows, let the head and the torso come. Keep that left hip back. Breathe. Few more breaths. Push back to lengthen, and then exhale, go forward a little further. Inhale, straighten your arms and look forward. Keep those shoulders back. Bring the hands onto the hips. Inhale, come up. Step your back foot forward. Switch legs. Now, if your back is rounded, the way Amanda was doing before, she was using a chair. You can always use the chair. Make that thigh come forward. Keep your legs straight. Inhale, look up. Keep that right hip back and bring your hands onto the blocks. Or for advanced, you can bring your hands onto the floor. Press the floor back. Lengthen. Keep that right hip back. Breathe. Even lift up the right toes. Take another breath. Bend the elbows. Let the head come down. Now to make this a restorative pose, Mary Orbendorfer and Eddie Marks, my teachers, they said to turn the palms up. Or you can still keep your hands on the chair. Three more breaths. Look forward, bring your hands back onto the blocks or the mat. Bring the hands onto the hips. Come up. Switch legs. Remember, we want this thigh to roll, come from the inside to the outside. Elbows are back. Thighs are lifted. Inhale, look up. Oh, that good. Keep pressing that left hip back. Left hip back. Left hip back. Keep looking forward. Bring your hands onto the floor or the blocks. Shoulders stay back. Lengthen the stand forward. 3, 2, 1. So if your hands can be on the chair, on blocks, or on the ground, and then pull back to make the chest move forward more. Then bend the elbows. Let the trunk come down. And then turn the palms up on the mat. Look between the thighs at the back. And 1. Look forward. Shoulders back. Hands on hips. Come up. Step your back foot. Go into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. To get into downward dog, your fingers should be wide, and then you can even have them turned out slightly. Bend the knees. Press into the toes, stay low. Take your chest to the thighs, stay low. Keep the thighs and the trunk touching as the legs straighten and the head comes down. Take the heels down into the floor. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Lift those thighs. Head moving down towards the floor. Pressing into the hands, shoulder blades in. Three more breaths. All right, now walk your hands to your feet. Uttanasana. Bend the elbows, let the head come down. Bring the hands onto the hips. Lift the shoulders out, back, and down. And come up. All right, so now we're going to go into Garudasana, eagle pose. You have two choices. You can have a chair and be on the chair, or you can do it from a standing position. So if you're on the chair, you're going to sit on the edge of the chair. On the chair, have the right leg on the floor And the left leg will come up and over, and the foot will come around the calf. If you're standing, you press into that right leg, bend your knee. Take the left leg up and over, cross that foot. Bring your hands onto your hips and lift your chest. And hold it. Keep pressing into that right foot. Make the left hip come back slightly. Hold it. 2, and 1. And release. My toe feels a lot better. So press into your right foot, bend that knee. Bring the leg around. Make that left hip come back. Or your right hip. Lift the chest. 3, 2, and 1. And release. All right, now we're going to do arms. So I'm going to bend my right elbow. Take my left elbow over and clasp my hands together. And then walk my fingers towards each other. So that the fingers are going to be more even. Then lift the elbows. Look straight ahead. And then pull the shoulders back. As you breathe. Those elbows lifted. And 1, thighs lifted, 2. And release. So now you're going to switch arms. You're going to bend your left elbow, right elbow over, clasp the hands. Lift the elbows. Look straight ahead. Take the forearms away from the face, and then bring the shoulders up. Thighs are still lifting. 2, and 1, and release. All right, now we're going to go into the full pose. So bend your right knee. Take your left leg over, bring that foot around. Okay, now we're going to do opposite arms. So now bend the left arm, take your right elbow over, clasp your hands. Lift your chest. Lift your elbows. Take your forearms away from your face. Hold it and breathe. 2. Now maybe even squat a little bit deeper. Chest is lifted. And 1. Come up. And release. Switch legs. So you're going to press into that left foot, bend the knee. Take the right leg over. The ground here is not very even. I'm going to have to figure this out. All right, now bend the right elbow. Take the left elbow over. Lift the arms. Lift the chest. And then squat. Hold it. 2. Chest lifted, elbows lifted, arms away from the face. And 1. And come up. And release. Move the chair out of the way. If you have the chair, you come into child pose or downward dog. Child pose, knees are apart, feet together, take the hips to the heels, take the hands forward, let the head. The ribs should fit just between the thighs. Take another breath. Inhale, come up, tuck the toes, downward dog. Oh my goodness, that was good. All right, walk your hands to your feet. Have the hips over the heels. Lift the thighs and neck. Lift them off. Bring the hands into the hips. Inhale, look up. Come all the way up. All right, now we're going to go into Parigasana gate pose. It's going to come down to the floor and be on your left shin. If it hurts your knee or your shin, you can have a blanket underneath you. And let the top part of your foot be flat on the floor. If that's too much, you can always tuck your toe. Then straighten the right leg and take the right toes at an angle. Do you remember when we were in Vrikshasana and I said, press into the foot and lift your buttock up? Do the same with your knee. Press into your left knee and bring that left buttock up. Press into your right foot and straighten that right leg. Lift the thigh and pull that femur back into the foot. Your hand is going to slide down your leg. Top arm comes up. Bring the arm up and over. Keep looking up. And reach. And go. Chest is lifted. Hold it. Breathe. 2. Lengthen more. Open up the chest. Keep pressing into that left knee. Make that left hip come in and forward. Press into the right foot. Make the right thigh stay lifted. 3. 2. You go deeper. And 1. Inhale. Come up and switch legs. Press into the right knee. Lift the right hip. You can even press into the right toes to help you lift that right quadricep up. Press into the outer edge of the left foot. Straighten that leg. Take your hand onto your thigh. Bring your other arm up and over the head. And then start walking your hand down. Keep going. Turn your chest. One side can be easier than the other. Down a little deeper. Press into your knee again. Lift your hip up. Breathe. Lengthen. Go down a little bit deeper. Turn up. 2. And 1. Inhale. Come up. Switch legs. We're going to do it again. Keep up. Press into the left foot and knee. Make the hip come. Press into the right leg. Bring the right thigh. Hug the muscle into the bone. Walk your right hand down to shin. Turn your up and over. Reach. Turn. And keep lifting. Good. Now, even if you have your 2 hands touching, open up your chest more. Make your left arm up. Yeah. There you go. 2 and 1. And come up. And switch legs. So press that outer edge of your left foot down. Press into your knee and make your buttock lift and come forward. Take your right arm up over your hip. There you go. And reach. Keep breathing. This is a Parigasana gate pose. Keep holding. 2 and 1. And come up. Now we're going to Dandasana, staff pose. So we're going to be on the floor. So press into the sit bones, have the fingers pointed forward. Press the backs of the legs into the floor to straighten them. Press your hands into the floor to lift your chest, but don't lean back. Come forward so that your shoulders are over your hips. Dandasana, staff pose. Keep pressing those thighs down. Press into the hands, lift the chest. Shoulders are back. Sit bones are pressing into the floor so the spine sprouts up. The way Miss Iyengar said, Abhijata. Hold it. And breathe. And two. And one. And rest. All right, now we're going to go into Janu Shirshasana. So you're in Dandasana. The left leg will come out. Take the left hand behind you, catch that knee, and bring it back. Scoop the heel, and bring the heel to the thigh and the toes to the opposite thigh. If the knee isn't touching anything, you can get a blanket and put it underneath the thigh. Bring your hands behind you. Lift and take yourself a little bit forward so that the knee moves back slightly. Now, turn the entire torso towards the right leg. Press into the ground and lift the chest. Keep reaching through your left heel so the toes are turned up. Inhale, lift your arms. Keep that torso towards the straight leg and then lengthen and reach. Lengthen and reach and grab your sides of your foot. Roll the biceps out, lift the chest, put that left shoulder down. Breathe. 2. Pull down, make your chest lift more. And then exhale, bend the elbows. Turn that left, turn your torso, your abdomen towards that straight leg and come down. Pull to lengthen. Three more breaths. Both shoulders are even. Pressing that right leg into the floor. Left knee down. Inhale, straighten your arms and look forward. Bring the arms up. Reach over, grab your knee. Straighten. Now, switch legs, let the right leg fall back. Bring your hand behind your knee and pull that knee back. Scoop the heel and bring the heel to the thigh and the toes to the opposite thigh. Press and slide forward so the knee moves back. Now turn the torso towards that thigh with the toes up. Keep pressing both legs down. Inhale with the arms. Keep turning that chest towards the straight leg. And then reach, 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 catch your foot. Right shoulder forward. Pull down and lengthen. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. And then bend the elbows. Let the head come down. Hold it and breathe. Straighten your arms and look forward. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Reach over, grab your knee. Straighten your leg. So press into both thighs again. Press into the hands. So press into the thighs to straighten the legs. And the calves. And the feet. Press into the hands, open up that chest. Inhale, lift your arms. Keep pressing to the sit bones to lift, and then exhale, fold forward. You can grab the tops of your feet or the sides of your feet, or even just your big toes. Roll the biceps out and make the chest lift. Keep pressing the thighs down. Breathe. 2. Keep pulling, and then bend the elbows. Let the head come down. Paschimottanasana. Intense stretch of the wrist. Straighten your arms and let go. Shoulders above. Inhale, lift the arms up. Bring the hands down. All right, now we're going to go into Marichyasana. So the legs will be straight. Catch behind the left knee. Bring the heel all the way to the butt. Bring the left toes in so they're touching the opposite right thigh. Bring your right hand back, lift your left arm up, let the knee come out to the side even, and then reach on the outside of your straight leg. Then press your right foot back down. Bring your hand around. Bend the elbow, catch your opposite hand. Or you can just stay here. As you are, don't let the lower half of the body sag. Lift it up. If you have your hands bound, take the hands down to lift the chest forward and turn your right shoulder back. Press the inner edge of the left foot down. Keep your right toes up. Keep turning. You can even see if you can walk your hand to your wrist. Keep pressing that left foot down as you turn. And then lift the sternum. 2, and 1. And release. Leg down. We're going to switch legs. Bring the right knee in. Left hand back. Take the right arm up and over. And then reach. And then bring the hand around, and then you're going to bend that elbow. Bring the other hand around. Press into the sit bones again so the lower back lifts, the spine lifts. And then turn. Get the left toes up. Keep turning. Take the hands down. Now walk your hands closer together and see if you can catch your wrist. If you can't catch your hands at all, you can just use a strap. Lift and turn. Keep turning. Hold it. 2, actually, now look forward. And 1. And release. You guys doing okay?
Yes.
All right, now it's time for shoulder stand. So get your 3 blankets. If you don't have your 3 blankets, you can use a chair. I will show you both ways. All right, so if you're going to use a chair, this is what you're going to do. So come down onto the floor. Catch the legs of the chair. Take your feet onto the seat of the chair. Press into the feet. Hold on to the legs of the chair. Come up, pull the shoulder blades in. Roll the thighs in, lift the hips. So that's what you'll do if you're going to use the chair. Now the blankets. Have them stacked. And then fold the mat over. So you're going to lie down on the blankets and measure from the tops of the shoulders to the edge of the blankets. So there's about, a thumb's distance, a couple of inches away. Catch the side of the mat, press into the feet, kick your legs over. Or if you're on the chair, you're going to press your feet into the chair and lift your hips. Now catch your hands behind you and then roll from side to side, bringing the shoulders under the chest. Bend the elbows, put the hands on the back. Flap. Lift the legs up. Press the backs of the arms down to lift the body. Press the hands into the chest, into the back to open the chest. Roll the thighs in to bring the abdomen in and then reach up through the soles of the feet. Have your hips over your heels. Hips forward, heels back. Keep rolling your thighs in. Salama Sarvangasana, all limbs supported, shoulder stand. Keep pressing, chest is to the chin. If this is too much, you can always just bring your feet to the floor for Halasana. Actually, everyone come down to Halasana. Press into the feet, lift those thighs. Keep your hands in your back, keep the spine lifted and lengthened. Look up between the thighs and then press into the feet so the thighs lift. Put your legs back up. Reach to the feet. Three more breaths. Bring the feet back to the floor. And then exhale. And roll out. You reach your arms above your head. Bring the shoulders onto the floor. Bend the elbows. All right, it's about 2 more minutes until we get to Shavasana. So just roll to your side, come up, open up your mat. You can have one blanket on your head. Turn the palms up. If you're having lower back issues, your knees can be together, feet apart. If not, you can straighten your legs. Let your feet flop out. Relax your thighs. Relax your feet. toes, soles of your feet, your heels, your ankles, your calves, your shins, the back of your knee, the kneecap, front of the thighs. Relax your hamstrings, the right one and the left one. Relax your hips, the left one and the right one. Relax your kidneys, even your intestines. Relax your ribs as they open. Relax your lungs. Let them expand and contract. Your sternum and your shoulders. Your biceps and your triceps. The inner crook of your elbow. Your forearms. Your wrists. And each little finger. Relax your throat. Let it be soft. Relax the back of your neck. Relax your tongue. Your jaw. Don't let your teeth touch. Relax your cheeks. Your temples, let them be wide and open. Relax your eyes. Bring them away from your eyelids. Relax your eyebrows. Your forehead is soft. And even the skin on your scalp is falling back towards the floor. Your brain is alert but passive. Breathe. All right, bring your breath back to the surface. Move your fingers and your toes. Give yourself one last stretch. Go over to your side and come up. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. I'm teaching level 1 basics tomorrow morning at 9:30. So, namaste.
Namaste.
See you soon. Thank you for being with me tonight.
Thank you.
All right, have a good night.
Night.